So Powerwash Sim is one of those that I can just kind of turn my brain off and play. And so I'm really excited to play this because they released new Shrek maps, I guess you could say, for Powerwash Sim. And obviously Duloc we're going to first. And I can't wait to check this out. Thank you so much to Powerwash Sim for giving me a code to check out the new DLC. This is not sponsored or anything, but when they give me gift, I said thank you. You know what I'm saying? Lord Farquaad, City of Duloc. Oh, there you are. What took you so long? Encounter a curious and stubborn stain on the way? As you are no doubt aware, I'm soon to be made king by marrying the most beautiful damsel in all the world, Snow White. No, wait. I rejected her. It was the one after. No matter, the point is that the privilege of rescuing said maiden from her dragonly abode was won by a flatulent ogre, which left the vanquished knights here in Duloc somewhat aggrieved. Consequently, they let vent their frustrations, rampaging through the town on their way out, and I'm not having my bride-to-be's imminent procession soured by the unruly actions of ignoble ingrates. Lord Farquaad. Classic grumpy little guy. So let's get in here. Also, you guys might be like, whoa, Cat, we don't see your face. And also, this isn't from a stream that you've just poorly cut together to show us. You're right. It's not. We're changing stuff up. So I actually also chose this game because I felt like it was one that we could kind of talk. And by we, I mean myself. And then you guys can reply in the comments, I suppose, if you would like to. But yeah, I'm thinking of changing stuff up over on this channel. For those of you who don't know, I have recently made a VOD channel on YouTube where basically I've taken all of my VODs from Twitch, just like pure VODs, no editing, nothing, and put it over onto YouTube. Oh, wait, sorry. Rest assured, Knight, those responsible for this outrage have been incarcerated. I may or may not wheel them out on the big day, depending on whether the congregation looks like it needs a boost at the back. Thank you, Farquaad. Since I have that channel there where it is taking my pure VODs and everything, and since over here I was putting up basically my streams with very minimal editing just because of time and all that, that I am actually going to change my main channel over here so that we can have a little bit more game coverage. Because if you don't know me, hey, hi, I'm Cat. Cat Scratch. You can call me my name like that. Wow, this is going well. This is so not awkward. Anyways, I've decided that since my main channel was basically just like my VODs kind of with a little bit of editing, bloop, 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 bloop. I want to kind of change this up so it's not just like the same content everywhere. Because that's cool, I guess, but the main reason I have the VOD channel is because not all of you are on Twitch. And so I would like you guys to be able to see what we're doing on Twitch, but I want it kind of pure and as it is. So I'm just going to do that because that's honestly much easier because it's kind of clunky to download stuff off of Twitch. It also sometimes just like lowers the quality of everything. And I'm just like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. I want the good stuff. But basically, I just want to do something else over here. I didn't want to keep reusing the content. I didn't want all of the channels to happen to be the same stuff everywhere. I feel like that's just kind of cheap and gross. And I don't want to do that. I want to do more stuff. And it kind of gives me more freedom to do things over here that like I want to test out. You might not know this, but YouTube is definitely like my smallest platform that I have right now, which is cool in a way. Like I know everyone wants to like grow and they're like, I want to be famous. I want to have all these cool big platforms with a massive audience and all that. But like at the same time, it gives me a little bit more freedom to try different things that I want to do without feeling like I need to appeal to 100,000 subscriber base or whatever and like feel like I might lose people there. But like it gives me the freedom to kind of try different things out, and that's what I'm gonna do. In fact, I get a lot of like keys and stuff from companies, which is like really, really nice, and I'm so grateful for it. But I feel like I never actually get to check it out because I have a plan for my stream and I don't have the extra time to check that out because maybe we're in the middle of a different game or what have you. And so I'm changing my focus over here so that we can kind of check out a bunch of different games. whether it be the whole thing or not, will actually kind of be up to you guys. And I just want to do more coverage. I like checking out a bunch of games. You guys might know this. Can this open? No. But I like checking out a bunch of games. And if you are on my Twitch channel at all, you guys know that we do a lot of different events where we kind of do very quick flashing through games of an hour or two that we get to random roll variety stuff, quick hits, a relay of sorts through different games that might be in my backlog, or maybe I got keys for them and we haven't been able to check them out yet, or what have you. And so now I kind of get to do that over on this channel. And it's honestly one of my favorite things that we do when we're on Twitch, is to just go through and discover all these other games that maybe we haven't heard of, or maybe we've heard of and we just haven't been able to check it out yet, or what have you. I'm really excited, and I hope that you guys will hang out and, you know, stick with me for the ride. I know it's going to be different. I know you're not going to see my face, and you honestly might be asking, like, okay, cool, you're changing up the content. Why is there no camera? And truthfully, it's because, and this sounds so silly, but being on camera takes a lot of mental sometimes. Like, it takes a lot of prep. Sometimes I have to do my makeup, you know, get there, and then I have to be very conscious of what my face looks like while I'm playing games and all this stuff. And I have to be like super high energy all the time, I feel like, when I'm on camera. And that might just be because I'm extremely introverted. So like, it's a social aspect that I'm just like kind of exhausted by sometimes, and thus also is kind of a blockade to getting more content out, because if I'm not mentally there to do it and show my face and be aware of what I look like and actually put myself together and put on good clothes and all that stuff, like there's so much going on, and then the content never happens because I'm too stuck in that blockade. So no more face. And if you want to see my face, I have a VOD channel, I have my Twitch, I have all my other platforms. You can go and see me there. But here, it's probably going to be a little bit more chill. My voice and the game itself, you know? But I think that I'll be able to do a lot more if I can just be chill about it. Like, we're gonna make this a chill place for all of us, okay? I don't have to be on camera over here, but we can still check out all the games. I can put more energy into the voices. Say we do a game with a bunch of different NPCs and stuff. I can focus on that more than like, oh my God, what face am I making when I'm doing that voice? Because, oh God, it's atrocious sometimes, which is actually so funny. It's so funny when I do voices for games sometimes, because like, and it's just by chance that I happen to see it, but I've checked my viewership one time, or like saw my viewership one time when I was doing voices for a game. And like everyone in chat's like, oh my God, we love when you do voices. Yes, we love the silly voices of Cat. And then almost every time I've accidentally seen my viewership when I'm doing voices in a game, it drops. So, and I don't know if that's just like, obviously I don't need to think too far into it, but I don't know if that's because the voice is really bad, which is fine, like you don't have to like it, or if like, I don't know, sometimes watching people do voices, because voice work is acting, and so sometimes you just have to be a little bit extra cringy while doing the voice work. And so I don't know if it's like too cringy for people to handle or what. It makes me laugh every time, because I know that a lot of my regulars, right, know that I do the silly voices. A lot of people really do enjoy the silly voices and just like enjoy the games where we can have a bunch of different characters with the goofs and gaffs of the voices. But it's just so funny to have something that people do enjoy, and I know they enjoy, but then also see some people do not. I guess that's where you learn that you're not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine, because not everyone's my cup of tea either. It will make me laugh forever and always. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking. I've been wanting to do this change for a little while now, and as you know, like this channel has kind of gone a little bit quiet once I got the VOD channel up, mainly because I was like, I don't want to just put up the same old stuff everywhere. Like, I really don't want to do that. It makes me feel almost scammy, you know, like to be like, okay, well, here's this video on the VOD channel fully uncut, and then here's that same video with like 3 cuts and 2 zooms. Wow. What a difference this has made. Holy crap. Wow. Incredible. So, and obviously that's on me. Like, I could do way more, but it takes a bit too much for the time that I currently have. And so I'm gonna go with something a bit different, because this will give you different games, different content, like fresh content, and it gives you a reason to like actually come over here and not just be on my Twitch, or it gives you something a little bit special if you're on the YouTube and not my Twitch. You know, you get something a little bit different. You might have also noticed on a lot of my shorts and reels and stuff that I'm doing a little bit more game coverage of like introducing games, I guess, to people. Not necessarily. Some of them are games that people already know, but just like giving the little lowdown on games and doing all that kind of stuff, because I really enjoy doing that. I love doing like the voiceovers. I like writing a little bit of a script of sorts. It's just stuff I like, and I'm gonna do more of the stuff I like. Not saying I don't enjoy Twitch or doing that. I enjoy that as well, but I want to do more stuff I like, and I also want to do more coverage so I can actually use the keys that the companies are giving me, because I do genuinely want to check out those games, but like, how do have time? How do have time do all things? This tree just like, why are you so close to that? Like, that's gunk. How am I gonna get that gunk? Oh, it sounds so bubbly. I also have some games already kind of like in the docket waiting. This is obviously the first thing that you guys are seeing, because why would I put this up after other things are changing? I put up a video. Hey guys, things are changing. You're like, yeah, we already saw that. Thanks though. Really appreciate it. I have some things in the docket that I have been working on that I will hopefully be putting up. But this channel is basically going to be some gameplay, maybe not full gameplay unless you guys are really craving it. Sometimes full gameplay, hopefully all in one video kind of stuff. Checking out demos, checking out new games that are coming up, checking out old games that I just haven't played yet, checking out the keys that I've gotten from other game companies just to check out their game and give it a good old try. And just get more eyes on them, because that's what I like doing. I feel like one of the things that has always like pissed me off is when people are like, there's just no games out there. There's just no games out there. I don't know what to play. There's no games out there. And I'm like, there are so many games. There are so many games. And no, you're not going to like them all, but the audacity to say that there are no games out there, absolutely not. And so I'm going to show the games that there are, you know? You're going to say that there's no games, and I'm going to prove you wrong. My favorite thing to do. I also think having this kind of thing, it'll be more chill, right? And I know that a lot of people like to put on my VODs and everything in the background just to chill out to, fall asleep to, whatever. And I think that having it in this way, that we approach it in this way, what am I, a corporate mastermind? If we all approach this in this way, I think that our ROI will be incredible. No, I think that maybe producing videos like this way and more chill, and maybe not like wildly edited or whatever, but just, you know, chill, hang out, chat, a good time. I think maybe that will also fit that little demo of you cuties that like to just chill with me in the background of your workday, or before you're going to sleep, or if you're leaving me on for your dogs. Hi doggies, hi kitties. Shout out to all of you who leave me on for your pets when you leave. I'll take care of them. I'll be their auntie. I'm here for it. I'll take care, I'll take care of them in person. Well, I can't be everywhere at once. This does allow me to be everywhere at once if you guys need me to. So, you let me know. We'll schedule this out. We'll talk. The only fee is that I ask that you do subscribe. That would be sick. Looking at this right here, it's like when I painted my house, because I'm only so tall and I can't reach everywhere. So I would paint up until I couldn't reach anymore. And then I would have Moosh do the rest of it. Also, if you guys don't know Moosh, Moosh is my husband. He's cool. I think you'd really like him. No, believe me. He's like really cool. I know I've talked about how I'm like changing stuff, and I'll be honest, I am a little bit nervous. You know, I'm a little bit nervous. Changing stuff is always nerve-wracking, and I know I'm going to lose some people who view, and, you know, they might unsubscribe and not hang out, and we might not get the views, but like I said, this is my smaller platform, so if we must go through the growing pains of losing those and then gaining, hopefully, God, hopefully, in the future, then so be it. So be it, we shall do it. But I'm like genuinely very excited for this because it's been something that I've kind of wanted to do for a while. And I know it doesn't sound like a massive change. Like, it's not wild. Like, Kat, you're still playing games. Like, well, what's the difference? But it's a change, and change is scary sometimes. But I haven't been like wildly excited about doing something in a while. And though this isn't like a humongous change or difference, it's enough to make me excited. And I think I'm excited because it means that I'm going to be able to check out so many more games now, because I'm not going to have to keep looking back and editing videos that I've already seen. I've already seen this game, you know, like we already did this on stream, but now I have to take the extra time to go through this game again and blah, blah, blah. Like, no, it's going to be good. It's going to be so good. And I'm pumped. I'm super pumped. No. There was still that. No. Sorry. We're chill. We are chill. I don't like when it pings me before it's actually clean. It like I get like you can do it when I'm missing the little tiny bits of it, but I still have. There was a big chunk there. I could have gotten that chunk. I could. Anyways, I really do like this game. I know I sound grumpy with it, but I really, really enjoy this game. This is a game that I play a lot with my friends, especially if we're having some mental weeks, you know. You've all been there. We've all been there, where maybe your brain is just not working out for you. This is a fantastic game, and it is multiplayer. I don't know if you guys know that. It's multiplayer, and you can go ahead and is my head too big? Oh, we made it. And you can play with your friends and just go around and clean it, and it's so good. You can realize when you all kind of hone in, because you'll all kind of go silent, and then you just hear like the little dings, and then you're like, huh? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Playing these games, I love the sound of the power washer. It's not even a good sound necessarily. I feel like it's white noise. It's that white noise static thing. That's why this is good to follow. I'm a genius. That's what it is. It's white noise. That's why it's so calming. It's the white noise that people like to put on and enjoy and like vibe out to. That's what Powerwash Sim is. It's white noise. That hasn't really changed anything, but I feel like I just brain blasted real quick. Like, what? Is this man clean? Farquaad hat. Oh, Farquaad hat. Farquaad hat. Farquaad hat. You thought. Okay, Farquaad, are you completely... Is it his mouth? What am I missing? Oh, it's the entrance road. Wait, well, yeah, there's a lot. A lot that I haven't gone in the entrance road. Is really big. What the heck? Okay, well, you are in the way. Respectfully, you're in the way. Thank you. And I just put you up right there real quick for me, sweetie. Sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you so much. I guess with the change of this, if you guys want to put in the comments below or whatever, games that you want me to check out, a lot of my stuff is obviously going to be like the indie puzzle games and just other games that I generally enjoy and styles that I generally enjoy. And some of them will be the weird left field games that we're like, what is this? And then, you know, hopefully become something that we fall in love with. I also want to check out a bunch of like different demos, upcoming games, all that stuff. But if there are games in particular that you're interested in, or you know that I would love or something like that, you know, let me know. I might cover it. I might play it. I finally will have the platform and the time and the goal to actually be able to check it out. So let me know. Let me know. So this Shrek DLC came out, right? And I was thinking, I don't know the last time I actually saw Shrek. Like, it's so ingrained in my brain, but I think the last time I saw Shrek was probably in like Spanish class in high school. And was that everyone's movie? Like if you took a language class, right? If you took a language class in high school or however, and they showed a movie, did you guys like watch Shrek? Because I feel like every single year, no matter who the Spanish teacher was, no matter what was going on, I feel like I always saw Shrek in Spanish. Like it didn't matter. It didn't matter what year I was in. It didn't matter at all. I feel at some point during the year, you were going to be watching Shrek and it was going to be in Spanish. And for some reason, that was just the play. Also, sometimes we'd get like the really dramatic telenovelas, you know? I love the drama. Love it. Love it. But yeah, I think high school might have been the last time I saw Shrek. I should watch it again. Is that on anything? I'll have to find that out. But yeah, it's been a while. I feel like I just heard something. Do you know how fantastic of a setting this would be for like a horror game where you're like, oh, obviously I'm just here to like clean and be cute and like it's so bright and stuff. And then just have it actually be a horrendous nightmare. That would be horrible. Actually, that would be so terrifying. But I'd play it. Is there a game like that actually? Like you just don't know that something is around. It doesn't even have to be something like attacking you, but like you just like start hearing noises in the background. You're like, huh? Hello? Who's there? You know? Give me my horror movie moment. It is October. It's time. It is time for the horror movie moment. Imagine if you had someone come over to like power wash your stuff, right? And they just started jumping while you were all of this is the bed, right? So there we go. I was gonna say we're so close. It's gotta be. See, they'll do that. There's barely anything there, but on the big walls, when there's a huge thing right there, and you're like, oh, well, I can go get that. They're like, ding, you're done. But I have to find this small little tiny little crack here to make this one ding. Okay, my bad. Okay, calm, chill. This one's actually much dirtier, so it's gonna take a little bit, I think, to make it ding. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My large dumpy was a little bit stuck. When do you guys most often watch YouTube videos? This is kind of obviously asking for myself, but in general, just like when do you guys watch it? I feel like I watch the most YouTube maybe when I'm working. Obviously not right now. I'm working, but not like that. But like maybe sometimes I'll do it before bed, but I feel like before bed I have like very particular things that I'm watching. But if I'm just like watching around, I guess during my free time in the morning, I feel like I watch a lot when I'm I'm like an iPad kid, dude. Like I watch YouTube while I'm eating. Oh no. I'm an aged iPad kid. So that's what I have to stand on. This one doesn't really do much. The green one, I feel like my sweet spot is the green nozzle. The green nozzle seems to do like enough pressure, but it's not like way too much where it's then like not as spread out. Like it's got that nice width to it, the width. And then it also has good pressure behind it, so you can still do some good cleaning. Oh, got distracted. What was that? It's a shoe. You know what? I just realized what the vibes of these are probably going to be. Because, you know, if you watch live streams, people are a certain way when they're on camera and stuff. It's not like it's... How do I say it? It's not like it's fake, right? But it's almost like the... I want to say animatronic. That's not what I mean. It's almost like a caricature of them. There we go. A caricature of themselves where they are themselves, but they are themselves to like 120%, you know? Instead of being like their normal vibe, you have to turn it on to entertainment levels, right? You kind of turn it up. And that's not a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. It's what makes people entertaining. They have an on-stream self and an off-stream self. It's like when people go to work at a kindergarten, right? And at kindergarten, they're super sweet and, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't do that. Okay. Oh, yeah, we didn't like that, did we? Kind of stuff. But like, that's them. But it's them in a particular setting in a particular way, which is, I think, how a lot of people who live stream are. You have your live streaming self or your entertainer self or whatever. But then you might see them playing with a friend, right? And the friend is streaming, but they're not streaming. And I think that obviously they're still them and you still enjoy them, but they have a different energy to them because in that moment, they're not necessarily the main character or whatever. They're more in a relaxed state and they're not on camera. They're just chilling. They're just vibing. They're playing games with their friends and it's a really cool time and it's great. In fact, I do that a lot. You know, if my friends are streaming and I'm not streaming, I'm not going to just go on stream just because they're streaming. I'm going to vibe and just play games and have a good time, whatever. But because of that, I feel like there's a different energy. And I think that's going to be kind of maybe the energy that's put out in like these videos now, which I don't think is a bad energy. I think it's, I enjoy it, but maybe that's just because it means that I get to kind of like relax. Like I still get to do stuff. I still get to have fun, but I don't have to be in like hardcore entertainer mode where I have to, you know, be that caricature of myself. I don't know. It makes it sound like it's fake, but it's not. There's just like a different energy behind it. But I feel like that's the vibe that's gonna come out in this, is that I just get to be the chill offline vibe of myself than the clippable my face is everywhere. We're really going to the extremes and having an entertainer time. I don't know. I don't know if any of that's making sense at all. But yeah, that's what I think might happen. It's so weird because, well, I'm also kind of sitting in the dark right now. Don't judge me. But like, I don't have my camera on. I don't have my lights on and everything, so it's not like we're not live, you know. We're not live. We're not showbizzing. We're vibing with friends. Friends being myself, I guess. And who knows? Maybe like 10 people will watch this, and if 10 people watch this, then I'm vibing with you. I'm vibing. We are the friends that are vibing along the way. Maybe the real friendship were the vibes along the way, you know. Have you guys ever used a power washer? I've never used one, and I feel like I don't know. I want to know, is it as satisfying as this game? Like, if you've played this game and you've also power washed, is it just as satisfying, or is it worse, or is it like, oh God, so much better than the game? You think that's power washing? This is power washing. As someone who's never power washed, I wonder. I wonder, and I want to know. Are there seasons when you shouldn't power wash? I mean, obviously, I would assume like winter in wintry states, but I live in, Texas, so we don't really get winter. We get a freeze now and then, which is really fun because then like the entire state shuts down and it's like really exciting because you're like, oh my God, this is what I would do in the apocalypse. But other than that, like no real wintry vibes on that one. Oh, you know what? I don't think we got underneath it. Look at that grime. Disgusting. Nice. I think we got the entire wagon there. Okay.
Your turn, sir. Please let me come up here and wash your wheels.
Do you think that the soap actually helps anything, or is it just for fun? Because I feel... Oh, it's getting some sort of grime. You can see it on the side. It says that it's getting rid of grime, but I don't know if I trust it. Because it doesn't look like it's getting rid of anything, you know? Like, what's getting clean there? Nothing? Maybe it makes it easier when you go to spray it again, like with everything else. If I switch now over to this, does it come off easier now because I soaked it? Is it like a nice little early soak so that we can get the grime off nice and quick? Or what's up? Oh, look how shiny the metal is. Okay. Also, for anybody who has played this, I understand that there's a way that you can press C and then like not move and you just do this. And I think it makes it less motion sick for other people, which is good, very good to have less motion sickness for sure. Unfortunately, I hate playing this way. So if you can't handle it and it makes you sick, I totally understand if you don't watch this or what have you. I can't play that way. I simply can't. I don't know why it irritates me so much. I'm the problem. I know. I'm well aware. It's odd because as someone who gets severely motion sick, you would think that that would be the way I would prefer it, you know? Like, I would want that set, or not that setting, but just to play with that kind of angle. But nope, hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, we should move this over here. Also, I keep catching myself going like so quiet while playing this. Like I just like zone out and start focusing. Another reason that it's good that my camera's not on, because my face would just like it just look like there's not a thought behind my gosh dang eyes, dude. There's got to be people who do like power wash speed runs, right? Like the people who are just like take this extremely seriously. Good for them. And just like know the perfect angles and tools and the combination of gear to make it so that you can have like the quickest power wash known to man. I guess we could go in here and double check the wagon stuff. Wagon axles. Wait, we only have 5 out of 6. Everything else is clean, but this is not. So let's have it highlighted. Oh, it might be the first one. We might have not done... That one's clean. That one's clean. That one's clean. Oh, it's the front one. Wait, did I not get this one? I thought I got it right away. My bad. Oopsie poopsie. Okay, now we're good. Never better. Do I like that mode if I'm like, if I'm just like staring like this? Like, is it better? I guess. I'm gonna try to make this grow on me, okay? Welcome to the torture. And by torture, I mean maybe it's better for you to watch and worse for me to experience. That's what we want, right? We want me to experience the bad and you guys to laugh your silly little... What the... I thought that was just part of the ground. I didn't know that was a specific thing to clean. Oh my God, okay. Anyways, you just want me to suffer while you guys laugh and enjoy the content. That's just why you're here. You just want the content, don't you? Oh my God, oh my God. You know, we really haven't made as much progress as I really thought we were going to, but that's okay. I should be able to, like, combat run and spray. Like, I can't. Look, I can't pull it out right now. I need my FPS skill to come out, and I need to be able to use it in Powerwash Sim, okay? Please. Respectfully. Entrance tower. Okay, so we just need to get, like, all of this. I hear that your court of Spray-a-Lot has a large round table where every knight has a seat to discuss the orders of the day. Where'd you hear that? Who's talking? Who's speaking? Duloc has a larger table with just one seat. Mine. Okay, well, no one likes you, and people like me. Maybe. I don't know. Chat, would you like me if I was a power washer? Do you guys count as chat? You're like, you are. You're like... Are you guys chat? Oh my God, I don't know. What do I call you? Obviously on Twitch, like, there's a live chat. Like, you're there. You're the chatters, but... What are you here? I'm having an identity crisis for you guys right now. Do you guys want to be called something? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Have you guys been reading anything good lately? I just finished The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. I don't know how to say his name. I don't know how to say their last name. It was like a thriller of sorts kind of thing, I guess. It was okay. They're the same author of the Silent Patient, A Silent Patient, which I enjoyed more. That one I enjoyed more. I will say A Silent Patient took me a bit to get into, but once I got into it, I was like, okay, let's go. But yeah, it wasn't as enjoyable as that one, but it was okay, I guess. I think I gave it 2 stars, so maybe I'm speaking more highly of it than I actually thought. It wasn't one that really gripped me, though. Like, I don't know. If you guys read it, or if you have read it, let me know. Maybe you enjoyed it more than me. Maybe I just missed the art of it, you know? But it was just, yeah, not my favorite. Not the worst book I've ever read at all, but definitely not my favorite. I don't know if it'd be one of those that... Because I kind of rank of, like, would I tell someone to read this, right? Like, do I think it was a waste of my time? No, God, no, not at all. But I don't know if it would be necessarily one of those where I'm like, yeah, you should read it. It was pretty good. It's kind of just one of those where I'm like, I read it. I'm looking for a really good thriller. I think that might be my favorite genre. It's kind of like thriller, horror thriller kind of thing. Especially when they have like a really good twist or something. Oh, love a twist. Love a twist. And it's really hard to recommend books. Like, it's really hard to ask for recommendations when you're like, oh, I love a twist, because then you know a twist is coming. You know, so it's like, oh my God, I love a good twist in a book, and then people are like, oh, if you love a twist, then you should read this. And then I'm like, well, now I know a twist is coming. It's not gonna hit as hard. I really want to get this like little grassy area all cleaned up. I feel like I'm getting closer and closer. I also didn't realize that this was actually dirt. I thought it was like a weird shadow on it. I was like, okay, shading, I guess. But I guess the sun is directly above us, so there's not really going to be a shadow anywhere. Get that whole trim. Nice. Did I miss the trim over here? Of course I did. Of course. Okay. Oh, I bet if we run around this, we can get the trim right now. There we go. Trim cleaned, baby. Oh, and we're close to the floor too, so we could probably get this all as well. We should do personality tests based off of which nozzle you use. Like, oh my god, you use the soapy nozzle? You're just a sparkly little person of sunshine who's in no rush to get anything done at all. You use the white nozzle? Well, I'm glad you like to stop and smell the roses. But, you know, you're still being productive with your day, just maybe at a slower rate than others. You like the green nozzle? You like to work efficiently. You probably have many lists that you are here to check off and make sure you stay on task and get it done as soon as possible. Yellow nozzle? Okay, you really like to work real hard on a few things at once. You get it done for sure, and you kind of force your way through it, I guess. Red, you can focus on one thing. One thing, and the minute details that maybe aren't that important, but you're working. You might hyper focus on very, 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 very specific things to make sure it gets done. So I guess, you know, we could even call you detail oriented. Very detail oriented, maybe a little anal. This one, you like to have as much power in your hands as possible and get it done. This one, you're insane. Personality test failed. You failed the personality test. No, what is this? Welcome to do lock. It's the perfect time. Bam, 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 bam. I was just singing you. I want you to sing to me. Sing to me, dearies. Sing to me. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, heck yeah. It's kind of wild how Shrek is like still so big. Like, I mean, maybe it's not that big anymore, but I mean, they did just make a little map for it. But I don't know. You grow up with it and you're just like, oh, what a good movie. Like, childhood favorite, childhood classic kind of thing. But like, it stood the test. It stood the test of time. It still went. Everyone loves it. It's a great movie. Fantastic movie. Highly recommend. I'm going to say this, and this might be controversial. Shrek, good movie. Great movie. Loved it as a kid. I absolutely adored it. But I feel like out of nowhere, people didn't only just like Shrek, but like obsessed with Shrek. Like it was memed everywhere. Like Shrek is life, Shrek is love, Shrek is life kind of thing. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I saw it. Very good. I loved it too. But where did this come from? Like, where did this cult like obsession with Shrek come from? Am I the only one that felt like that? Like, I'm fine with it, whatever. I just don't. Where did it come from? I feel like it was just out of the blue. Isn't that just the internet though? You never really know what's gonna catch on and go crazy, and then you're like, oh, I mean, like, cool, I guess, for sure. Let's check the information stuff. Let's see where we're at there. Information stand hanging sign. Is that all we got there? I think so. Oh, I think that's the flag. I think we got to get on the other side. We got to close the doors. Can I pull this? Close. Wait, no way. Motion. Oh, they might not sing, but that's so good. Look at the cute little cow. Oh. There we go. Let's go. See, we're going to get to 40% in no time, maybe. I don't know. There's still a lot to clean. We should be able to, like, throw a cleaning grenade and it, like, splatters and, like, cleans a huge section. No? Sorry, am I bringing too much of the FPS gameplay in here? You are quite one, aren't you? Much like myself. What does that mean? Wait, does he only message me every 10%? Because the last time he messaged me, I think it was around 30%. Oh my God. I pride myself on speaking only when absolutely necessary, using the fewest words that it is possible to use to articulate my train of thought. Are you sure? Oh, that says you're a quiet one, not a quite one. It's okay. I'm really, really hoping that eventually I will learn to read. No more, no less. Just the absolute minimum number of words to get across the brilliance of the idea itself. Oh, I thought he was going to keep talking. I thought that was going to be like the joke, is that he just keeps talking. There we go. Well, now I want to find more road trim. They kind of blend in though, right? Oh, this one's not clean. There we go. Now it is. There's one thing about me. I'm going to make sure that road trim's clean. Perfect. You guys got road trim over here? Trim free? Trim free? Road trim? Oh, we got this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, nice. The window is still very dirty, though. So let's get... There we go. Ain't no way. Do I have to get on the other seat here? I want to see if I can... Running shot. Yes! I'm doing great, dude. Can I jump? Yes! Okay, but like, what else needs it? We're probably on the far side. Let's see if we can do this again. Yes! I'm really good at that. Look, it's dragon. So pretty. Hi, dragon. Wait, that's Farquaad, right? I don't know if we should delete that or delete that. Oh my God. I don't know if we should clean that off. That looks good to me. This place is looking good. Okay, me. If I do all this while I'm up here, then when I'm on the ground, I can reach pretty much everything. Duh. Smart, smart, smart me. It's just so soothing going back and forth and cleaning up in here. I also want to know, there's got to be science behind it, right? Of like people really enjoying doing... Oh, my bad. I suppose you may be wondering why I didn't go to rescue my betrothed personally. Nope, I wasn't. I would have, of course, had I not scheduled the quest to commence on the same day as my official crown fitting. Sure, sure. Anyways, what I was saying is, I wonder if there are studies or if they should do a study on what makes this stuff, like, so satisfying when really all they are like the daily chores you would normally have to do, you know, like all the simulator games. You're working retail or you're cleaning up or, you know, you're gardening. And I feel like it's just so much nicer to do it in a gaming format. And I am obsessed with doing it in a gaming format. But doing it in real life sounds like hell. So like what's that? What's that? Give me the science. I want to know why. Why do they hit so hard in the way that like you're obsessed with them and you love them and they're like your happy place? But if I had to do this in real life, it would not be my happy place. In fact, it'd be a little bit of torture. Like I don't want to do that. But this, playing it on the game, fantastic. Thank you. Give me more. Oh God, can we even reach up there? I don't think we can reach that high. Eh. Eh. That's kind of doing something, I think. Ever so slightly. Oh, no, what we can do? This one goes a little bit further, I think. So we can, yeah, baby. We can get that nice and quick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Except now our ground is still dirty. And I kind of forgot about that. I also will be honest, this one took me a lot longer than I thought I was going to. I guess I didn't really realize how large the map was. And this is only the first map of the DLC. So I can only imagine. This one would have been a really good one to have friends with to do, you know, get it all done, all together, have multiple bodies. For one person, you know, this could take some time. But I mean, we've had plenty of time to talk about the changes that are happening to the channel, which is good, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Got to talk about the VOD channel, so if you're still not subscribed over there, I'd really appreciate it if you could go check it out over there if you're interested for stuff with my face and for stuff that we've been doing on stream, especially if you don't want to go to my stream. If you don't have time to go to my stream, whatever, you can catch all of that over there, and we will be catching up. Oh, I guess what I never actually talked about was Elden Ring, right? So Elden Ring was going up on the main channel, and I honestly was still considering like, hey, you know what? Like, I should keep it going on the main channel, get that going, edit it for the main channel, and then put up the VODs on the VOD channel, right? And while I think I would like to do that, I think if I start focusing on that while also trying to do this new stuff on my channel, I'm going to burn out and just like end up doing nothing for either. I'm making an executive decision to just go ahead and put a halt to Elden Ring on this channel. And I will be putting up the highlights and the VODs on the VOD channel so that you guys can go watch it over there. That will end up having some of the Mac talking times before Elden Ring, and then obviously the full Elden Ring fights, builds, everything that we do, nothing cut out. The only thing that would be cut out, I guess, is in the highlighted VODs because I didn't originally save full VODs for it. But yeah, if you want that. Also, if VODs are just like really, really long for you, I try to put in the description when the starting screen is done, when we actually start gameplay, you know, stuff like that. So you can just click to that if you don't want to hear all the chatter beforehand. Hopefully the VOD channel is something that you're interested in. I just wanted a place to keep everything. I wanted a place that you guys could access everything without it disappearing because Twitch doesn't keep things forever. Yeah, I wanted to put up a YouTube channel so that we can have it all in one place. And then over here, we'll just have different games going on all the time. There won't be alerts or like a chat or anything. It's just going to be us hanging out, checking out some games, which sounds like a fun time to me. We're going to be free on this channel to do whatever the heck we want and try whatever the heck we want as well. Yeah, ding, 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 ding. With the changes coming to the channel, I guess all I also need to ask is like, and I don't think anyone's being pressuring or whatever, but be patient with me. I'll figure it out. We're in a moment of change, and so with change comes experimenting and trying to see what works for me, workflow wise, and just feeling wise. And I want to make good stuff. I really do. And with that just requires some time. And I want to test some things out, see what works, see what doesn't. So I hope y'all are good with that. And if you're not, well, that's unfortunate because that's what's going to happen. I like how there's no consistency in how we're doing this. That is all randomness. This is all the blocky. There's no rhyme or reason, I feel like. I would like there to be, but there's not. There's not. I'm telling you, this game is far too good at making me like absolutely zone out into it and just like forget that I'm recording and making a video right now. I'm like, I'm cleaning, only clean. This is all I do. I'm just cleaning. Cleaning is all I do. Maybe you like the noises of Powerwash Sim in the background of your workday, your morning, your evening, your life. Ding! Look at this. It's so pretty. It's so good. And then there's that. And then there's that. However, I've already been on this for a while. So what we're going to do is if you want to see more of me cleaning this and you want to see the rest of this cleaned, let me know and I will upload and we will talk some more. But I just wanted to have the beginning of this and clean with you so that we could talk about the changes that are going to happen to this channel. So hopefully you will hang out with me, chill for the ride, see what happens, give me your feedback, and yeah, we're going to check out some games together. Well, I'll see you in the next game.